No amount of experimentation can ever prove me right. A single experiment can prove me wrong. If you can't explain it simply, you don't understand it well enough. You ask me if I keep a notebook to record my great ideas. I've only ever had one. A happy man is too satisfied with the present to dwell too much on the future. The true sign of intelligence is not knowledge but imagination. Insanity, doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results. I have no special talent. I am only passionately curious. It's not that I'm so smart, it's just that I stay with problems longer. Anger dwells only in the bosom of fools. A human being is part of a whole called by us the universe. Sometimes one pays most for the things one gets for nothing. A man should look for what is, and not for what he thinks should be. Two things are infinite, the universe and human stupidity, and I'm not sure about the universe. A person who never made a mistake never tried anything new. Few people are capable of expressing with equanimity opinions which differ from the prejudices of their social environment. Most people are even incapable of forming such opinions. In order to form an immaculate member of a flock of sheep, one must, above all, be a sheep. The value of a man should be seen in what he gives, and not in what he is able to receive. Most teachers waste their time by asking questions that are intended to discover what a pupil does not know, whereas the true art of questioning is to discover what the pupil does know or is capable of knowing. Few are those who see with their own eyes and feel with their own hearts. Once we accept our limits, we go beyond them. Everything should be made as simple as possible, but not simpler. Learn from yesterday, live for today, hope for tomorrow. The important thing is not to stop questioning. Anyone who has never made a mistake has never tried anything new. I think and think for months and years. 99 times, the conclusion is false. The 100th time I am right. Unthinking respect for authority is the greatest enemy of truth. Only a life lived for others is a life worthwhile. Imagination is everything. It is the preview of life's coming attractions. The most incomprehensible thing about the world is that it is comprehensible. To raise new questions, new possibilities, to regard old problems from a new angle, requires creative imagination and marks real advance in science. Look deep into nature, and then you will understand everything better. Peace cannot be kept by force. It can only be achieved by understanding. Life is like riding a bicycle. To keep your balance, you must keep moving. If you want to live a happy life, tie it to a goal, not to people or things. Small is the number of people who see with their eyes and think with their minds. Any intelligent fool can make things bigger and more complex. It takes a touch of genius and a lot of courage to move in the opposite direction. There are two ways to live. You can live as if nothing is a miracle. You can live as if everything is a miracle. Great spirits have always encountered violent opposition from mediocre minds. The mediocre mind is incapable of understanding the man who refuses to bow blindly to conventional prejudices and chooses instead to express his opinions courageously and honestly. The most beautiful experience we can have is the mysterious. It is the fundamental emotion that stands at the cradle of true art and true science. The difference between genius and stupidity is that genius has its limits.